It's time for another SnowRunner quick play video, and today we'll be conquering the Drummond Island map. More after this. Hello and welcome, I'm TrueScore Gaming, back with another SnowRunner quick play video. Each quick play video will go over how to unlock all the vehicles, upgrades, open up the garage and gateways, as well as complete any tasks that make the aforementioned objectives easier to achieve. Today we'll be heading into Drummond Island. There's only 2 upgrades and 1 truck to unlock on this map, which is the Pacific P16. It can be a little more challenging to get through Drummond Island from the Smithville Dam side than it is from Island Lake, but we will be going over all of that. Before we head out, let's make sure we discuss some of the challenges that will be faced going to Drummond Island before completing Island Lake. I want to unlock the Pacific P16 before going to Island Lake. Now for me, this is not as difficult of a task as it may be for a beginner. You see, over on the Drummond Island map, there is a section of water that needs to be crossed. It is particularly muddy and may seem impossible to do, but I've got some experience to get us through it. At bare minimum, we'll need a truck with all-wheel drive and diff lock, a sideboard bed, and a raised suspension. Without the raised suspension, you will most definitely flood your engine if you don't have a snorkel equipped. I'll be using the Fleet Star with raised suspension, and I'm not going to purchase a snorkel just yet. So just to be clear, you can absolutely do the Island Lake map first, but if you want to save yourself a lot of time, you can get your hands on the Pacific P16 a lot quicker this way. Now that little disclaimer is out of the way, let's head on over to Drummond Island. This is what the route looks like to get there from the Smithville Dam. Just before going into Drummond, there is a warehouse found right before the gateway in which you can pick up a couple loads of wooden planks, which we will need to complete one of 2 bridge building tasks. As you load into Drummond Island, there's an engine upgrade nearby, and it's found here. You can use the main road, which will take you to this dirt road, and this is the best route to get there from this point. Now that we have picked up the first upgrade, the next task is to get over to the other side to build the bridges. Highlighted in green is the road that takes you to the river crossing. Going the other way and highlighted in red takes you to the bridge that cannot be repaired from this side. This brings us to the part that we talked about earlier, having to cross this section of water here to access the other side. You will most certainly get stuck, or at least it will seem that way. As soon as you get to the point where you think the truck isn't moving, switch into first person mode and try turning the wheels left and right as you apply the gas pedal. Make sure the diff lock is engaged. You should notice that eventually the truck will start inching its way forward. Another little hack that might help is unpacking the cargo in the bed. Unpacking the cargo shifts the weight in the back, making the truck lighter. You can switch from first person to third person mode just to make sure you're making progress. Keep doing this until the current starts to carry you forward. As soon as this happens, this is the part where your engine will flood if you didn't equip a snorkel or a raised suspension. Eventually, you should break free of the watery grave and make your way up to the road. Take a left up at the top and this road will take you to the first of the bridge building tasks. Repair the bridge and check your fuel level. There's a nearby fuel station with a tanker full of free fuel. Be sure to use the free fuel if you need to. From the bridge we will head away from the fuel station and over to the logging station to pick up 2 more loads of wooden planks. These will be used to repair the bridge on the opposite end of the fuel station, connecting all the roads on this map to Smithville Dam. Now that both bridge building tasks have been completed, we can go and pick up the Pacific P16. The nice thing about this truck is it's ready to use as soon as you find it. No repairs or fuel needed to get this moving. The truck can be found near the gas station, and this is the best route to get there. Now that we have the Pacific P16, we will switch trucks and tow the Fleet Star over to the part of the map that has the final upgrade. The reason we are bringing both trucks to that side of the map is because this is also the location of the Island Lake Gateway, which we'll be completing on our next video. The final upgrade is the Offroad Gearbox that can be found here. It is located a short distance from the watchtower in the southwest part of the map. Continue watching as we pick up the final upgrade on the Drummond Island map. Don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment below, as this really helps support the channel. I'll be uploading more SnowRunner videos soon, so be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. As always, thank you for your support. I'll see you on the next one.